My name is Mr. Lopez. My first name is Pedro. My family is from Dominican Republic. I was born in Dominican Republic. In terms of profession, I'm a teacher, a Spanish teacher at a high school in Brooklyn. Coming here to New York, because I don't have that authentic Dominican accent. So as times coming here at a young age, it makes me think of like the things that I did lose. I guess like in some sense my Dominicanness. We already had some relatives that were here in the United States that had businesses of bodegas, corner stores, and just our opportunity that it allowed for. In terms of experience, my mom has told me a lot about it. For me, it's kind of hazy because I was just a kid at the time. It was just a whole new world, buildings and things of that nature. But for my mom, it was a new experience taking trains because she have never taken trains before, subways. She's always spoken about how her first couple of times she would get lost and she would wish that she could go back home because all of it was new, all of it was different. And naturally, of course, because her home was in DR, so she was homesick. It's never gonna be like a point where I feel like I'm assimilated. I'm always gonna feel like I'm in two worlds. I'm never gonna be American enough. I'm never gonna be Dominican enough. But it gives me solace to know that I'm not the only one going through this kind of experience. A lot of people go through the experience, and for me, I've come to see that it's normal. It's normal to feel like you're between two worlds. And I try to understand them as both as best as I can. Try to hold on to my Dominican culture while also understanding that being that I grew up here, that I also have my American identity. But what I love is just that automatically by the way you speak, you can automatically identify who's Dominican. So take for example, if I see someone who is like dark skinned in the street, I might think they're African American. But once they start speaking Dominican, it's like, oh look, my brother. It's like, oh, it's my compadre. So what I love about Dominican culture is that at times we don't see each other by color, like we see each other as fellow Dominicans. I think especially here in the United States, because it's like we find solace in just like knowing that there's other people from our home country that understands the food that we eat, the music that we listen to. What I love about Dominican culture is just the music, but also the love and the friendship that we have for each other as people. When we visited, when I was young, they would take pictures. And even just because I was born over there were pictures of like me being in a cradle in Dominican Republic and things of that nature. Pictures of my mom, her siblings, my grandparents in Dominican Republic. So there are pictures from the past and there are at times pictures of the present when we go back to visit. We spent most of our time here and we know what's happening here, but what's happening over there, we don't have much knowledge, or I don't have knowledge of what's happening over there, like in society, like any current events or things like that. At this point, it feels like a world far away. It feels foreign because living here all my life, here is home, and over there, unfortunately, is not. So that's one of the tragic things about it. Being a Spanish teacher, I'm able to encourage others to reclaim their culture, to reclaim their language. This is an important part of who people are, but also it's a good way to teach others of who we are as well.